Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go up against a lot of Murlocs. We're going to keep the Ancient Watcher Shadow Flame combo, but we probably need more AoE. Ooh, Hungry Crab could be good. Okay. Well, it depends what he plays. That might be worth Hungry Crabbing if he gets a lot of tiny fins as well. We can also trade into that. I think it's worth saving 5 damage. Even more if he plays stuff before he attacks. Nasty. But we can at least hit one of these Grimscale Oracles. Take. Yes, we can save a bunch of damage this way. So obviously the theme of the deck is all the AoE possible and Molten Giants to try close you out the game. Yeah, so we're going to take a lot of damage here, but we're going to be able to Shadow Flame and play Molten Giant at least. And then hope to hang on. Taunt would be nice. So this is a critical juncture in the game. We've managed to see out the first wave, but that was a bit unfortunate. As you can see, we already need more AoE. Oh, yes. We get it. Now we still might need more AoE, so I'm tapping to have the heal bot. Please don't summon 5 more Murlocs. To have the Demon Wrath. That one we can handle. Played that in the wrong order. Played that one in more correct order. Damn it. Stop it. Okay. Hellfire takes us very low is the problem. It does clear everything out and leave him at totally. Otherwise we hit this. They're at 2 health. We can hit this and Demon Fire. But then he still has Murlocs on the board. It's hard. What we could do is 4 damage and then 2 to everything. It doesn't leave us as low, so I guess I prefer that. At least there's nothing with, well, it shouldn't jinx it. I was going to say there's nothing with charge yet. Now, we still need a Hellfire. And hope can't do 4 damage. Yeah, we gotta clear this. So we're down to 4. If it lives, we can Dark Bomb his face and just win. Come on, one time. What 6 cards does he have? Okay, there's no charge. Just don't have Old Murkai. We win unless he has Old Murkai. 5 out of 30. That's fine. Alright! First attempt for the day, though we did need multiple attempts the first time. Let's heal up to make ourselves feel slightly better, even though we would be very dead the next turn. BAM! We get the recorded victory. We've already beaten him with this deck, but it took a few attempts. But the first attempt of this morning, we get it on camera.
It could have been a decent
It could have been a decent sort. Let's take a look at the deck. So when we actually draw our AoE, it goes pretty well. The deck is just centered around all the AoE we can get. The AoE is in the form of Demon Wraths. It hurts our stuff too, but we just have to be able to clear his board because he always has a ton of minions that buff each other and threaten lethal if he gets Old Murkai out, etc. Demon Wrath, Hellfires, same idea, Shadow Flames. That's 6 cards in the deck dedicated to AoE. If you're unlucky, you still might not draw enough. As you can see, pretty much every turn he floods the board. So you need ways to deal with things every turn. Then we have a lot of spot removal. Hungry Crab acts as removal. He has single high priority things like Murloc War Leaders, Murloc Tidecallers can really go out of bounds. So Hungry Crab acts as direct removal, as does Dark Bomb, which can hit the face as well. Usually that's irrelevant. In this particular case, it gave us lethal. Shadow Bolts, Soulfires are just too risky because they can discard your AoE. That's it for spot removal. And then our actual threats by which we hope to win the game are basically the Molten Giants. The rest of it is a little like hand luck. You have, you don't have big game hunters because you're clearing your hand. You're not trying to hoard cards and life tap a lot because you'll die quickly. But you have Molten Giants are your threats to actually try kill him off. And you have ways to taunt them up, which are Sun Furies and Defender of Arguses. You have Twilight Drakes as well, just as a defensive wall. Ancient Watchers, because they're very cheap to combo with Shadow Flame. And as well, obviously, you can taunt them up. And that just leaves Antique Healbots, obviously, for healing. Sludge Belchers, obviously, for the taunts. Probably one of the weakest cards in this particular deck. Oh yeah, Mortal Coils. Basically in there for like Grimscale Oracles. They can really make a otherwise not that threatening board threatening, and they're easy to just kill off. And if you manage to survive, there's a bit more healing with Reno Jackson. If you manage to get to the late game. I put this in, it's probably not actually good, because you're unlikely to get far enough in the game to get rid of your duplicates for him to actually give you healing. But if in theory, I think I put him in after one game went very long. But I just didn't have enough staying power at the end. I actually almost milled him. And Alex Straza to either set him low if you have 2 Molten Giants out to finish the job off, or to give you desperate healing if you need it. Sometimes you don't get all your AoEs enough, but you do have like Twilight Drakes out and Molten Giants and Hungry Crabs, which keep chipping away at his stuff, though you're losing life, but really just need another set of healing. And that's the deck. Hope you have luck with it if you try it. And see you later.